Here we are once again on a wonderful Wednesday. Okay, first of all, before we get started, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, share with everybody. Say hello to Terence. Hello Terence. Say hello to camera lady.
Hello.
Hello camera lady. Okay, today what we are doing, this is a sweet, which is a friend of mine's favourite. Her indoors cooks it for him normally, makes it for him. Old traditional, well, as traditional as we can make it here, is strawberry trifle, which in England they normally buy a little box of birds and it's all packets of chemical and they just mix it up in a bowl and away you go. Well, we're attempting to make it keto, so no milk, no sugars, no milk and sugars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a quick run through on the ingredients. There is a couple of things missing, but I don't. It's a case of I can't substitute it, and I don't want to substitute it, so I'll run through it with you anyway. And do we get this in America? Do we do trifle, or it's different though, isn't it? It's not the same as ours.
Yeah,
right?
no.
Okay, all right. Look down. Let's have a quick run through. So you're gonna have sugar, keto-friendly sugar. This is monk fruit, granulated. I'm going to be using that to make the custard. More sugar, which is also monk fruit, but that's the powdered. Going to be using that for the cream later. We've got egg yolks. We've got, known in England as hundreds and thousands. Over here we call them sprinkles. These are also sugar free. Get them on Amazon. Strawberries, obviously I've got to top and tail them. Bit of vanilla extract for the custard. Looked in the cupboard, didn't have any strawberry jelly, or Jello as we call it over here. Only got raspberry, but you can use whichever you want. This is going to be what they call in the sponge your lady fingers. I pre-made this the other day when we made a tiramisu. If you want to see how this is made, look up here. I'll put a link up there. Go and watch how that's made. Watch the tiramisu and you'll see how to make that. Then you've just got almond milk and heavy whipping cream. I'm going to make up like a half and half mixture for these to make the custard. Again, no milk as normal because regular milk is full of sugar. So, okay, here's all your ingredients. I don't think I've missed anything out of our camera lady. No, she's shaking her head. She's the one that researched the ingredients for this one, so if it goes wrong, we're blaming her. So, I'm going to go and get myself a bigger bowl, put the kettle on to boil for the jelly, and we'll be back in a sec. Okay, kettle, hot water, just off the boil. We need 1 cup of boiled water. Be careful. And just add your jelly granules. Remember, sugar free. So we'll add that in. Still sit in the bag. And then give that a little whisk. Now what you want to do is you want to give this a whisk up until I can taste it. Give this a whisk until all the granules dissolve, and then once it's dissolved I have on standby a jug of cold water, which we'll add just another cup in to bring it down, and then we're going to have to refrigerate this until it sets up. Oh, what about my lady fingers? When do they go in? Don't they go in now?
If you're going to put them in the bottom and not round the outside, yes.
Yeah, I want to put them in the bottom so they soak up the jelly.
Yeah, well, we'll cut them up in a minute.
After you put the cold water in? Yeah. How long do I do this for?
That's it.
We good on this now?
Yeah.
Just add the cold in there?
Yes.
It's all stuck around the thingy. Oh, I don't need to measure that out. I already measured it out in the jug. Okay, there's that. Is that good enough?
Yes.
You happy with it?
Yes.
Remember people, this is camera lady's recipe. So right. Now, how do you want me to do this? You want me to just break them up and put them in, or?
Yeah, you can.
In bits, right? Is it meant to sink?
Yes.
Don't look like it's sinking.
It won't, not yet. Until...
This is one of the parts that make your trifle not keto regularly. because obviously you're using like a cake sponge, and obviously cake sponge isn't keto, so
That's enough.
that's enough?
Yes.
You happy with that?
Yes.
Okay. Just rinse my hands and put this out of the way. And I'm gonna get this in the fridge, and I'll be back with you with the next bit. Okay, whilst our jelly's in the fridge setting up, time to make the beginning of the custard. Normally you would just get a tin of bird's custard, isn't it?
Yes.
But you can't do that because it's got cornstarch in it and all other odd bod bits and pieces which ain't keto. So damn sight easier though. Okay, so there's your egg yolks, vanilla, little drop of vanilla. It's a funny colour one. That's that organic one I got. So in with your vanilla. As usual, all the measurements will be down in the description. In with our granulated sugar, and as camera lady told me, apparently I've got to now beat this until it's light in colour. So this is the part where I'm going to stop talking and speed it up so you don't have to sit here for 10 minutes watching me do this. And here we are. In the words of SpongeBob, 2 weeks later. Feels like 2 weeks. Right, okay, this is what you're looking for. Now what we need to do is, on the stove over here, I do have some milk, which is, well, I say milk, half and half, which is the half cream, half almond milk. What I need to do is I need to get that warm, yeah?
Till it's simmering.
Till it's simmering, not boiling, don't boil it. Once it's simmering, we then add some of that to that, which is called tempering the eggs. Okay, do that, and then we add all of that back in, and then we stir it up and mix. So I'm going to just get the milk up to temperature, then I'll bring you back when we temper the eggs. Okay, milk's on the stove, up to temperature. As you can see, that's at a simmer. So let me now just start adding this as I was instructed, very slowly. Oh no, we're in a rubbing the belly, patting the head scenario again, aren't we?
Keep it going.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Keep that milk going.
It's easy for you to say.
And again.
So what is this, tempering the eggs?
Yes.
Okay. Now when I've added enough, I then pour it all back into the pan.
Yes. If you find it easier, just end up pouring all the milk into the bowl and then pouring it all back into the pan.
No, it doesn't make any difference really. I'm fine.
A little bit more. Okay, now put the pan back.
Pan back.
Now tip that into...
Now be stirring the milk or carry on stirring this?
Stir the milk. And then pour in. But you have to keep stirring.
I'm a little bit nervous on the size of the pan now. I think we're going to have too much for the pan. We might have to come back to you people. I think I need to switch to a bigger pan. And it is a bigger pan we made earlier. Because that's all settling. Right. Okay. There we go. That's better. Shall I scrape this out?
Yes. There you go.
Okay. I've done that there. And now, just keep mixing until what? Until we're thick.
Till it gets to temperature and then it'll thicken up.
Okay, we switched to a spoon because I think I was scraping my non-stick off of my pan. So, and also with a spoon you can feel better when it starts getting silky. Camera lady has informed me that this is pretty much where we get it. So what we're going to do is we're now going to transfer this to a bowl to let it cool. And then once it's cooled down a little bit, we're going to then put some saran wrap or cling film with lumpy.
I will have to strain it.
Okay, that was one thing they did show us on the videos, some of the videos of people straining it. And it's funny how that settled like that. And we were stirring it. Okay, so we're going to go off camera. Look, you need to see this though, so you know what you're doing. See it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go off camera. We're going to strain this, and then once it's cooled down, we'll bring you back and show you what we do next. So be back in a bit. Okay, just wanted to show you this. Look, we just strained it out, and this is what we was left behind. Me and camera lady were just trying to sort of work out what on earth this is, and I think where we've used the almond milk, I reckon that is the ground up almonds. It's the only thing I can think it is, but tell you something,
Tastes good.
it tastes pretty good. So anyway, we've strained that, we'll leave that to one side. There's our custard. Really not sure how it's going to come out, but like I said, we do experiment, and that's what we do. We experiment for you, so that hopefully you don't do the F-ups. Just wanted to show you this. This is what we used to use, old Bird's custard. And if you look on the back of it, the carbs on this, carbs was like 14 grams or 22 grams of carbs per, where is it? Sorry, no, 14 grams of carbs per 100 grams of serving. So how many grams do you do when you're making normal custard, you know? No? It's more carbs than what's in that anyway. So just wanted to show you, that's what we used to use, but there's starch and all other licks in it, so you forget about that. Right, gonna let that cool down, gonna get it covered so we don't get a skin on the top, and then we'll bring you back when we start assembling our trifle. Okie dokie. While we was off camera, me and camera lady had a discussion, and we wasn't happy with the custard. If you look down, I'll show you why. This is a custard that we done. We done half almond milk, half heavy whipping cream. And I think the problem is when we showed you earlier where we were straining it, if you look, it's very bitty. It's very, this reminds me of like almond flour. And also look, see how runny it is? I honestly don't know if that's going to set up. So I'm not happy with that. I'm not going to use it. So we are going to change the recipe. We're dumping the almond milk because look, it's still really bitty. So rinse this spoon off. And also I think we put too much sugar in as well. Right, this now is just straight heavy cream and 4 eggs. This is a lot nicer. It's silkier. It's more like custard. It has cooled down. So what we're going to do is we are now going to get our Jello. That's been cooling in the fridge, wibbly wobbly. This is cooled down enough now. Just pour this straight on.
Yeah, just pour it.
Right, so no lumps, no bumps, no horrible surprises. So when we put the descriptions down in the bottom, or the ingredients down in the bottom, we will be just using straight heavy cream. Right, I'm still going to just to let you know what it's like, I'm still going to let that other custard set up and see how it goes. I'm going to pop that in the fridge as well, let that set up and see what it's like. Don't know, it might taste alright, but I think the problem is, and I think that's why they kept straining it, which to me, why use almond milk if you're going to just keep straining all the almonds out of it? You just as well use heavy cream and add water to it. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. So anyway, I'm going to get my mixture in the fridge, let the custard set up. Hopefully that goes firm, and then once it's gone firm, we'll get the topping on and then we get to try it. So be back in a little bit when it's all set up. This one's just been naff from start to end. We tried the different custard, as you know. Because the almond flour just didn't work out, so we just tried it with the cream. With the cream it turned out fine, it turned out nice, it tastes okay, but the problem is it's more of a runny custard. It hasn't set up. If you look down, I'll show you. We put it in the, what do you call it? We put it in the fridge to see if it had set up, and it sort of did, as you can see, but it's still not quite custard as we know it. Whilst we was waiting for it to set up, we did actually do some more research on online, and we found a couple of people actually put some xanthan gum in there. So I'm not going to do it right now because we've been filming most of the day doing this and it's getting late. So what I'm going to do, once the video's finished, before I edit it and put it out, I'll actually tomorrow just do like a dry run or something, just make some custard with xanthan gum and then tag it on the end of this so you can see it. But pretend for the moment it's all set up and everything's worked. Time for me to get out the special weapon that everybody should have seen a little while ago. I haven't got to use this yet. This is my new toy. So let's see just how good this is. And right, as far as I know, you pour that in there. You put your lid on. I'm nervous.
So am I, because I'm sitting really close.
You got, yeah, whip it real good. Put it in there and just do it up until it goes psst. Like that. Okay. Now I can't remember whether you took it off or you left it on there. I think you take it off because that's what they give you that bit for. So wait for it. As I say, this is where we end up with cream all over the kitchen. No, we're good. We're good. Put that on just for decoration. Right, people, you ready for this? Fingers crossed. I'm scared.
Just do it.
I'm doing it. Oh no! Now what? You have to shake it.
I don't know. Oh!
Oh! See, I told you it went all over the kitchen. Right, ready? Here we go. Oh no! No, that ain't no good. What about we do it around the sides of the bowl? There you go.
There you go. Use a bit too heavy-handed.
Camera lady always said I was heavy-handed, didn't she? There we go. Oh, I like that. Look at that. No, I'm not. I won't do it. I'll wait until the camera goes off first. Right, here we go. Oh, I did mean to say that we decided not to put any sweetener in the cream because the custard was sweet anyway. The jelly's sweet, and also we've got our hundreds and thousands, or as we call them here, sprinkles. And remember, oh, they look a bit strange, but they're sugar free as well. So
A bit of milk.
looks more like wood shavings. There you go. Ta-da! There's your strawberry trifle. Traditionally, it would be a sherry trifle, but I don't have any sherry. I didn't want any sherry, so we just didn't bother with the sherry. So if we put that there, right. I apologise in advance because I know that the custard hasn't set up to how it should set up. So here we go. We're going in for a penny, in for a pound. There's no delicate way of doing it.
They're only trifle anyway.
No. Yeah, see, the custard hasn't set up. It's still runny. But suppose I could have put it in the freezer and told you that it works. But as you know, we don't do that. We do it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And we tell you. So one for camera lady. Right, let me have a try anyway. See what it's like. Well, oh well, it tastes like trifle, apart from the custard's runny. That's really good. Right, I'll hold that for a second. She's having a try.
That's good.
It's good, right? Mm-hmm. But it's runny.
Yeah, we just need
So,
to.
okay, I'm going to say all of our goodbyes and everything else. But as I said, I'm going to try the custard again, the same mixture and everything else, but use a little bit of the xanthan gum to get it to set up. I wonder if the other thing we could have used as well, we could have put some gelatine in there. You know, like what you get for trifle. Anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'll tag it on the end of this, and then you'll see. So we interrupt this program to bring you an important message. Custard that works. Okay, I haven't, look, as you can see, I haven't like I I haven't dug into this or anything, but we just interrupted the other bloke to tell you that what he done, it went completely wrong. You ended up with custard soup. You didn't end up with solid custard. So what we done real quickly, because this video is stupid long as it is, we done it all exactly the same. I will put the measurements down in the bottom. We done it all exactly the same. The only thing we done is we added 1/8 of a teaspoon of xanthan gum when it was on the stove and we was warming it up after everything was all incorporated. So just to let you know, have a quick look. This is how it comes out now we've done the xanthan gum. It's custard. It's still not really as heavy and thick and whatever as it would be if you use cornstarch or tinned custard, but it holds together enough. So just wanted to show you that. Also, it tastes like custard. So hang on, camera lady. Yes, no?
Yep, that's custard.
That's all right? Okay, there you go. So custard for your trifle. Oh, sorry, I'm spitting everywhere. Custard for your trifle. Make sure you put 1/8 of a teaspoon of xanthan gum in when you're mixing it up on the stove. So right, okay, back to the other bloke. Bye-bye. Pretending that we haven't done that yet. Hit the like button. If you liked it, that is. Comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, share. Thank you for coming and watching. Any new people, hit that subscribe button, click on the little bell, and then you'll know whether we go live or release new videos or everything else. So until next week, it's been a long day today. Laters.